Okay, everybody. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your old buddy Wade Squash Man. I'm on a road called the Backroad. I'm about 5 miles from my house, but I always like to stop here every once in a while because it is a very squatchy area, and they are forever moving the logs and what they do. I just heard a crow. I think there's a crow giving the alarm, but this used to be so much different. Back in there, you got a tree that's locked in the fork that's been there for a while, but they always change everything in there. And there, yes, you'll hear cars driving by, but look at this. I can't see what I'm looking at in the sun because the sun's real bright on my camera, but I said I got to come down here today while I'm driving around, make a little video of what's going on back in here. Then you got the other side. It's got a couple squash trees over there, but I don't go too far back in there. But it's very quiet down here today. So I figured I'd come back here and see what's going on. And if you look back in there, oh, there's a broken branch right there. It looks like the squash could reach up there and did that, but if you ask me, I believe there's a nest back in there. I believe there's a nest back in there. It's back in there somewhere. I mean, the bushes get real thick. Anything could hide back in there and sleep back in there. So let me go off the road a little bit here. Get more closer to all this. And you can see they've been laying stuff. The nest I'm talking about is right back in there. But look how this stuff is all rearranged. And looks like definitely like glyphs back in here. That tree right there, that's a big giant tree. It's been snapped at the top right there. I don't know, there might be something in there watching me. What's that? That looks sideways. That looks like a squatch face sideways. That's as far as I can zoom in. Look at it. Looks like a squatch looking the other way, trying to freeze. Then it goes way back in there, but I'm telling you, I believe that's a little bit of a nest right in there. And they really look like they have been busy in here. They come in here at night and probably congregate. So let's go back out here and walk up the road a little bit. Make a nice little video for today. And then I gotta go back, start going back to some of these parks. But there's deer hunting going on, so I gotta be careful about where I go. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks a lot. At least she was asking. I'm pulled over. Not many people see people staying around in here, but lady stopped and said, "Am I okay?" I'm fine. But it is so thick in there. It's thinning out, but it's still thick enough for anything to hide. That's what makes it interesting. Y'all look around for anything small looking, watching. walk over here. Sorry about my finger. There's a big old squash tree back in there. There's a big old squash tree, goes up and it goes down right in there. But I believe that they cross over here all the time. They're hanging around this area. And then you got a lot of big trees that are down. Look like they've been broken and pushed. That's what the squatches do. I've had a couple cars drive by. Probably wondering what am I filming, but it's okay. I'm not bothering nobody. I've got a new neighbor that I've known for a long time. He kind of like hangs around the neighborhood now, and he walked up to me yesterday and says he's been watching my videos. He said they're absolutely interesting. What's cool about it, he said he's made a statement of, I don't bother nobody, I'm doing something very awesome, doing something I like to do. I don't bother nobody though. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Like I said, I've been making videos for over 10, so. Then you got that big field over there. They're either growing soybean at the time or corn or millet, but squatches can walk through there. That's a pretty good long distance over there, so we're getting ready to start working our way out of here. Then I'll get back to making some videos of some of these parks. I'm thinking about going back to Greenwell State Park before I go anywhere. Or better yet, even Newtown, the one closer to my house. If y'all see anything looking, let me know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to get ready to get out of here. I'll talk to you on the next one. Keep on squatching, keep on rocking in the free world. Just thought I'd come down. Just thought I'd come down here today and make a video. I've been coming down here for a couple of years now, and it used to be so much bigger. I can't whistle. Whoop! Ooh, wood knock. Wood knock from back over there. Whoop! All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your old buddy Wade Squatch, man. Like I said before, I'll talk to you on the next one. And always remember, keep on squatching, keep on rocking in the free world. Life is good. I can't stop videotaping. It's amazing. All right, it's a beautiful sunny day. All right, I'll talk to you on the next one. We are out. See ya.